Hi everyone, I want to show you today a new feature of PigeonDB that should help save you a lot of time importing your pigeons. Sometimes when you buy a bird, you get a paper copy of the pedigree. And instead of typing every member of that pedigree into the system, we've created a new feature called Pedigree Scan. It uses artificial intelligence to analyze the pedigree and to create the pigeons in your account. So I'm going to show you now. So under pigeons, you'll see something called Pedigree Scan. We'll click on that. And you can upload a file here, or if you're on a cell phone, you can take a picture of the pedigree and upload it. I'm going to drop one into this area that I've already selected. There we go. As you can see, this is basically a picture of a pedigree. Once it's been uploaded, click on Scan Pedigree. At this time, the pedigree is being sent to our artificial intelligence agent to scan, to pluck out information about the band number, sex. The sex is actually determined by the positioning on the pedigree, as well as the description and year, if possible. So we'll in a bit we'll get a response from AI, and it'll let us know how confident it is and what it extracted. And here is what AI came back with. So it's scanned the pedigree and it found all of these pigeons. And as you can see, they're organized in the hierarchical structure of a pedigree. If you click on each one, you can actually see information like color, year, and this information here is the description. One of the cool things of this feature is that you can translate it. Currently, it's sent to English, so if the pedigree was in Dutch or some other language, it would translate it into English. Just for fun, I'm going to select Spanish. And by the way, there are about 15 languages you can choose from. So we'll pick a Spanish and retranslate this, and we'll see how this goes. So right now it's sending all of the extracted information back to the AI agent and asking it to translate into Spanish what's found. It won't ask to translate the band numbers as those are fixed, and it won't change the name of the pigeon itself if it found one, but it will translate the body. And as soon as we get it back, I can show you what's happened here. So if you remember, I had it translated to Spanish, and this is what that is. So you can translate from whatever language it currently is to whatever language, one of 15 targeted languages here. So we'll translate it back to English and see how that goes. And here's the response back in English. Okay, so let's go ahead and analyze a little bit of what we are seeing here. So the AI came back with 100% confidence that the 15 birds it found that it extracted are accurate. In other words, it didn't have any trouble interpreting what was on the paper. If the paper, say, was wrinkled or somehow obscured, the confidence level would be lower. Also, it will change these fields from green to orange to red depending on how confident it is about them. In this case, since they're green, it's pretty confident that that's what's there. That's what it has extracted. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and import these 15 birds. What's happening now is we're actually creating new records in your account for each one of these pigeons. Here are, as you can see, the 15 birds were imported successfully, and we can go take a look at it. And this is what it found. All the information, and these are now records in your system that you can refer to. What's important here also is that we have set up the statuses for each. So in this case, a status for the primary target is imported from scan. So if you wanted to go ahead and search for these, you could. So we'll look for status, and here's that bird. The background pigeons are actually tagged with another status, and their status is import background. So you can do whatever you want with these in terms of filtering them out or letting them show if you don't want to crowd your space. So we'll look for the imported pigeons, imported background. And I'm sorry, import background. There we go. And these are the birds it found. Remember, there were 15 birds total. One of them has a different type of status, and these 14 were the background. So all of these guys, if I turn on status here, you can see that they're import background status. And you can find ways of obscuring these in your filters. That's pretty much it. Again, give it a try. The Pedigree scan for premium members is 50 scans a month. For new free members, it's 3 scans. And hopefully with that, we can show you the value of this program.